Hello and welcome to this lesson. We're going to continue working with our list and learning how to use them efficiently. There's a really neat feature of Word that I want to show you to create more complicated lists. But before I can do that, I need to demonstrate something for you. So here's our list of abbreviated list of courses. Let's say that I want to create a bullet underneath algebra here, maybe some sub bullets. Like for instance, we have Algebra 1, we have Algebra 2, we have College Algebra, we have Pre-Algebra. So maybe I'd like to hit Enter and create some lists, some sub-bullets underneath here. So typically what you would do is hit Enter and create that new bullet and then hit the Tab key right there. And usually the new bullets will appear underneath. But when I hit the Tab key, all that's happening is my cursor is changing position. So this is such a useful feature of Word. I want to show you how to enable it. Your computer installation may have it already enabled or it may not. So follow me over to the File Backstage area. Go under Options down here. So here is a good glimpse of behind the scenes in Word. In general, if you want to adjust how Word's functioning, you need to be comfortable with this menu anyway. So in this case, we want to go to Proofing. We want to adjust the autocorrect options. And we want to select this box down here, Set Left and First Indent with tabs and backspaces. I know it's a weird sounding thing. I want to show you how to turn it on though, because this feature is really kind of cool. So now that I've turned that on, basically Word is going to intercept my tabs and do something different. So let me go ahead and hit Enter. New bullet is created. Now when I hit Tab, notice what happens. I've indented, but I've also created another bullet here. So now I can say Pre-Algebra, right? And then I can hit Enter from this location and notice that it creates another bullet under this sort of nested area here. So I can say Algebra 1, I can hit Enter again, Algebra 2, and so on, right? Now, if I hit Enter another time, then I'm creating another list there. If I hit Tab again, then I'm creating a sub-bullet under there, and I can type, anything I want to create a list underneath there. If I'm actually accidentally hit the Tab key, then I can go back a level two different ways. You can just hit the backspace key, right? That's going to take it away completely. Let me go back and show you. I can tab forward or go backward with the backspace key. So here I'm tabbing forward. I say, oh, that's not what I wanted. I can go back with the backspace key. The other way to do it is to, instead of hitting Tab, hit Shift, hold Shift down and press Tab, and then it will go backwards. From this location, if I want to pop back to the outside level, hit Shift, Tab, or the backspace key. And then say, well, I don't really want that bullet. I can erase it by hitting the backspace key one more time, two more times, three more times, and the list will pop back up. So this is a very nicely formatted, nested list here. Very, very common thing you might want to do. Now we can do the same thing with numbered lists. So for instance, under step 2, we have practice problems in the lesson. So I can put my cursor at the end down there. I can hit Enter, and the system is assuming I want to insert a new step there, but in fact I want a sub nested list there. So at that location, I just hit the Tab button, and then notice the numbering has adjusted itself. The letter A is there. And then I have at my disposal the ability to change something else. I could say, find a quiet place to work. I can hit Enter from this location, and it knows that I'm trying to create this sub-bulleted list, practice for 1 hour. And then I could say, double check your answer, or something. And then if I say, well, that's not really right, I go back and I say, I really don't need that. Then I can hit Shift Tab or the backspace key to pop me back out. And then I can just hit the backspace key to shift the list up. And I can create my nested lists in that manner. So creating lists in Word is very, very easy. Creating nested lists is very easy. It's taking care of the headache of putting the symbol there, putting the spaces there, indenting it, keeping it all nicely organized. I encourage you to play with it. It's really easy to do and really saves you a lot of time.